hit it for them. The dose reality is about to hit real soon. They're gonna see it was a contrary, man, because their value gonna be real low. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 24. And in her was found the blood of the and in her was found the blood of prophets.
Yeah, because a lot of brothers gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So you say there were many beheaded.
Yeah.
Right. Revelation the 20th chapter. Go ahead.
And of saints, and of all that were slain upon the earth.
Now, this place got a lot of blood on their hand. And how did they get it? Like we said, we're standing on the backs and the bones and the blood of slaves, man, and Gadites, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blood on this land. That's why the Most High, the only recompense is to burn it. He has to burn it. Okay, they can't recompense us anyway. Jake talking about reparations. They can't repair nothing. All right, to make it even, they can't, man. There's too much blood on this land, man. And Esau was so wicked, he didn't even want to give you back your nationality. That's how corrupt he was, man. He gave it to somebody else, a bastard, man.
You can never remember who he was, man.
Never.
That's why right now. That's why Yahawashi. That's why right now, you know, they scratching their head, pulling their hair out. Like, how do they wake up to who they are, man? Like, how do they get this knowledge? How do they know, man? And it's spreading. They can't stop it, man. That's when they can't said something. They took him on Viacom. They about to take all his money away. But they don't want the truth to spread no more.
And Sean, they put him in timeout.
Yeah, put him in timeout.
And then you had Godfrey came back up again on Vlad TV.
Yeah, come on, man. And Vlad TV is a well-watched interview with God.
And he's an Amalekite.
Yeah.
He's an Amalekite. See? So
and
just
keep agent too.
Yeah, your agent. So the truth just keep coming back to the surface, man. That's how the Most High got it, man. You see? What did Yahawashi say in Luke the 10th chapter? Matter of fact, let's get that.
Get it. And Vlad is a Mason as well. I remember, you know who Orlando Brown is?
Yeah, he's crazy, but he brought him out.
Yeah, he brought him out. He asked him straight up, and he denied it. You know, the next you know, it was like, I guess like a part of like some ritual they do if you deny the brotherhood or something like that, that you got to expose yourself to something. The next you know, he getting interviewed by somebody. They asking him all type of questions, and like, you know, no one ever used to see Vlad face. He's always behind the camera.
Yeah.
Now right after that, he was in front of the camera. Like they was exposing him. Like, all right, now the whole world, we gonna let everyone know how you look. It was something like that. But he asked him, "Are you a Mason?" He said, "No, I'm not." That was funny, man, because he did not expect that dude to ask that question.
Nah, he didn't. Orlando Brown, you know, which he said Will Smith used to pop him too.
He said
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Wow.
Yo, that's crazy, man. You know, you still try to cast all the blame on Michael. Nah, man, come on, man. It went deeper than Michael, man. Yeah. Deeper than Michael.
Michael got touched.
Which he was a freak, and he got touched. He got passed around. See, but it went deeper than Michael, man. All these politicians are into that, man. All right, all these politicians. Let's get Matthew 16. Let me hit 17.
Matthew 16 and verse 17. And it reads, And Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
The gates of hell can't prevail against His truth. Right? It cannot, man. Shalom, shalom. All right?
I still follow the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else doesn't.
No problem. Shalom. Like the scripture says, the gates of hell can't prevail against His truth, man. It cannot, man.
That's why follow the Lord.
You know, I didn't even bother waiting. You just gotta leave Jake alone. We at the point now where, you know, time passes with.
Yeah.
Nah, brother, you listen, man. We in 2020. You supposed, like we said, 2020 vision. You supposed to see what the hell is going on. And like we said, the Most High has the truth keep coming back to the surface, man. Whether we bring it out or average Jake or celebrity Jake, whatever the case is, the truth is always being brought back to the forefront, man.
Like Matthew 24:14.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to all the world for a witness.
And we're gonna read that after this. Matter of fact, finish that precept again, okay, and then we're gonna make Matthew 24.
Okay, come on. Matthew 16 and verse I'm gonna start at 17 again. And Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven.
The spirit of truth, man. Go ahead.
And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
Yeah, the gates of death can't prevail against us.
Verse 19. And I will give unto thee the keys, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
Yeah, our words got power, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what Yahshua means. He who has power with the Most High, man. What you bound on earth is bound in heaven, man. All right? So call on him, Yahawashi. The gospel is being spread throughout the four corners. Hey, brother's going to read that precept, Matthew 24.
Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
So everybody hearing this gospel.
Right.
What's the gospel? Let's read Matthew 10 5.
Matthew 10 and 5?
Kind.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5, and it reads, These 12 Yahawashi sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Who's the kingdom of heaven for? The children of Israel. Okay? So in order for you to know about the kingdom of heaven, you got to know who the Israelites are first.
Right.
And when you can identify the Israelites, then you go out there and preach to them the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right.
That's the gospel of the kingdom, man. Okay? And that's spreading. Okay? So Vlad saying he don't know this whole concept of a chosen people is dumb. Yeah, it's dumb because you're being exposed.
Right.
It was never done before.
Khan, if you were Amalekite, you thought you was the chosen people.
Yeah, he never got on his own people before, ever. Now he's saying, oh, it was this Siddiq community. Nobody likes them. They're the ones who, man, listen, man, all of you the same, man. Okay? It's not just the Siddiq community, it's all of you. Right? The Rothschilds, all these guys in Hollywood, they're all so-called Amalekites. You're an Amalekite, man. And you all have this feeling of superiority over other people, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so you can't come with that on us, man. Okay, that's being a serpent right there. Then you're gonna wiggle your way out of judgment. Oh, it's not me, it's this guy in this community. Listen, man, you're all gonna be judged together, man. Okay, right. Whether you agree with their viewpoint or not, you are Amalekite, man. Right, and even these other jakes in the comment board was like, nah, we're the chosen people. It makes sense, you know. They were saying on their black nonsense, black, but they were saying it makes sense that black people are the chosen people, man. Okay? Because you're not black. We keep telling you Israelites that, man, with different shades of brown. And the Most High is not dealing with this color thing.
You're not confusing them a little bit? It's a big book right there. On the wall. I didn't want it to like fall into your bag tonight. I seen it fall from over there. It was over there, then I don't even know how it got right there. I forgot about it.
That thing is big too.
That's right.
It's big.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, the Most High, there is a concept of a chosen people, man, a chosen nation, man.
Yeah.
All right? It's only foolish because it's not you, man. You know what I'm saying? If we weren't the chosen people, we'll say the same thing too.
I got a precept.
Yo, Vlad, and you crazy, you never seen him get like that, man. Because niggas come on there talking all kind of bullshit on that dumbass. And these Amalekites, they get off on that, man. Yeah. Like you had, remember that dude AR Ab?
Nah.
He went on there talking about, I'm in the stash house, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. This was the Fed showed right up at this dude's house. Going on Vlad TV talking all that dumb shit. Right? And niggas going to that station talking all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
But what bothers them is this knowledge, man.
Knowledge, yeah. I got a precept.
Done.
Deuteronomy 14 and verse 2. For thou art an holy people. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth. You know, so Vlad talking about it's absurd of the concept of a chosen people, but that's in the scriptures, man. The Most High chose the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, to be a chosen people, to peculiar people, man.
Yeah, the Most High chose a people, man.
Yeah.
All right, he chose a people for himself, man.
Out of all the nations, man.
Matter of fact, let's get to, we got to go back to the basics.
Con.
See, we had other lessons that we probably was going to go in, but this is the spirit right here. Matter of fact, get Deuteronomy 32 and 8.
Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
He separated the sons of Adam. The Most High separated the sons of Adam. So everybody say, yeah, we all from Adam, but the Most High separated everybody. We had Nimrod who tried to bring everybody together. The Most High separated, he destroyed that. The Heavenly Father's a separatist, man. Okay, and that's what the word holy means anyway. Okay, go ahead, read it. Read it out.
Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people.
His portion is his people. Go ahead.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So the Most High inheritance, his chosen, is Jacob, man, which later became Israel. Okay, the Israelites. That's the people he chose for himself. That's the people that he chose to bring forth his. Matter of fact, let's get Romans 3. Paul's going to break it down.
Romans, the 3rd chapter. Let's bring it up. Romans 3. And we want to start at.
Let me hear verse 1.
Verse 1. What advantage then have the Jew?
What is the advantage of the Jew? What advantage do we have? Yeah?
Or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way.
Everything. There's an advantage of being the chosen people, man. Read on.
Chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High.
The prophets, man. The oracles of the Most High, his secrets, the law, that all came through the chosen people, man. We are supposed to be a light to the world, man.
That's right.
Okay? And all the other nations, you were supposed to serve us. Because we are royal people.
I got that precept too.
We're going to bring that out in a minute. Matter of fact, keep reading.
Verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
So Vlad is a liar. His,
right.
That whole thing is, and anybody else saying that whole concept is foolish. Well, you're a liar. Because the Most High didn't say that, man. Let the Most High be true. The Most High said he chose a people to represent himself. Okay, and what advantage is it? Let's read that precept again and jump to the point.
Romans 3 and 1. What advantage then have the Jew?
What advantage do we have, Dad?
Or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way.
Every way, man. Alright?
Chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High.
So all the oracles of the Most High came through the Israelites. Okay? The only people that could connect with the Most High is who? The Israelites, man. That's the only people that has a divine connection to a higher power, man. And the children of Israel. Okay? No other nation has that advantage, man. Okay? No other nation has that blessing, man. Where they can actually connect with the power of the universe, man. Okay, only we do, man.
That's right. That's right. The Lord spoke mouth to mouth with Moses, man. You see? You know, he always dealt with us different. He never spoke to any other. He never sent angels to other nations. Oh, you get saved and here's the laws and commandments to any other nation. No, man. The law was given to the Israelites.
Only the Israelites.
Only the Israelites, man. You know, and we're supposed to enforce that law, which we're gonna do in the kingdom. In the kingdom, we're gonna enforce the law. You know, all the nations be in subjection to us because they was created for our sakes anyway. You know, they're gonna be our servants and handmaids, and they're gonna keep the law to the best of their ability, man. We're gonna enforce it, man. And when they go off, we're gonna hold them accountable according to the law, man. They do any wicked act, they get put to death. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. There's gonna be total dictatorship in the kingdom. So that's another advantage that you have, man. The promises, man. The covenant, the giving of the law, the adoption. You see? That's the advantage of being an Israelite, man. So when Vlad was talking about, oh, it's absurd, concept of a chosen people, yada yada. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Vlad, you a liar. We're not listening to you. We listen to what the Most High got to say, man. Point blank.
Right. Okay. All the blessings belong to the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay. When people talk about they praying to God or whatnot, they even, Lord, you a damn fool, man. You don't have that special connection with the Most High, man. You don't. Or the Allahayim. That's only preserved for a specific group of people, man.
Yeah.
The children of Israel. And right now, only the elect. Right? What you got?
I got 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. As we was going into how he separated the sons of Adam. Right? Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
The world was created for our sakes, man.
That's a possessive pronoun.
Not for everybody, man.
Not
our, man. See? So the entire material world, let's take it even further. The entire universe was created for the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? And that's power in that, man. See? So it's not a foolish thing, man. It's foolish because you're not a part of that blessing.
That's right.
You gave up your blessing. And good riddance.
Good riddance.
You should have never gave it up. Alright, go ahead.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam.
Yeah, the other 17 nations. The Lord said what?
As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
Also I said you're nothing. That statement right there, you can't even describe that, man.
You can't.
For the power of the universe to say that you're nothing, I mean this. And the crazy thing is that it's not hitting home yet. But mainly you want to see that scripture full effect is the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Mosiah said, you other nations, you're nothing. Okay? Nothing, man. Imagine that you were created to be nothing, man. That's crazy, man. Right? You actually brought into existence to be nothing. Betty wasn't even born, man.
Right.
But he created you for us. Okay? We know what to do with you, man. Alright?
Go back to me for a moment.
Yeah, you can go. You go your way. You good?
I was just trying to find, you know if it's a T-Mobile in this area?
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Read it.
Gone, verse 56. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
So the Most High actually brought all these people, these other nations. He said, "Oh, you guys are nothing. No matter what accomplishments you guys created, and the Great Wall of China, and the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and Esau and his missiles, right, and his skyscrapers and his computers, and the Most High said, you're nothing.
You're nothing.
All right, you were created to be nothing. Man. You're less than nothing, man. You're likened unto spit. I look at you as just spit. You're nothing, man. Like we said, this scripture you won't see full effect in the world to come.
That's right.
Okay? The world to come. That's exactly how we're going to treat you. That's how we're going to look at all of you, man. That's exactly how we're going to train our kids to look at you, man. You're less than nothing, man. Okay? Go ahead.
There ain't gonna be no mercy, man.
Yeah.
You know, no mercy in the kingdom, man. Towards none of you nations, man. Especially Esau, Edom. No, he don't get it, man. He don't get it. See, reading it down. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yeah, a drop that falleth out of a huge ass bucket. Like the little water that we spill out. That's how you're liking it. See? Matter of fact, get Sirach 17 and 17.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 17 and verse 17. And it reads, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth is set a rule over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion.
Israel is the Most High's portion. Matter of fact, keep reading.
Come, verse 18. Whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline.
Matter of fact, read verse 20. Read that scripture again. Read down to verse 20.
Come. The book of Sirach 17 and 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion.
So the Most High set up you different nations, gave you a different land, your inheritance. The Israelites got the best land.
Yes.
See? Go ahead.
Verse 18. Whom being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline.
So Yahawashi is the firstborn, but the children of Israel is supposed to is the Heavenly Father's firstborn.
The church
is chosen, man. All right, go ahead.
He nourisheth with discipline, and given him the light of his love doeth not forsake him.
Light of his love. Okay? So he'll never forsake us. And our people were wicked, man.
Yeah.
See, that's the only advantage that we have. Our people did hideous things, man. Unforgivable things, man. Okay? Sacrificing your kids to the fire and openly praising another God. Setting up a golden calf, even though the Most High just delivered you, man. We broke every single law and commandment that's in that book, man.
Right.
Broke it.
Right.
Okay? Totally profaned our name in the Most High's name in front of all the world, man. Now people are doing that today. The Most High had so much love, he said eventually, I'm going to forgive all Israel, man. The other nations don't have that, man. They don't have that privilege, man. They don't have it, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 19. Therefore all their works are as the sun before him, and his eyes are continually upon their ways.
The Most High, so who the Most High mainly concentrating on planet Earth? He's only really looking at the Israelites, man. Okay? The other nations, he's not concerned with you, man. Alright? Just like if a parent have a child, who they mainly, because they ain't concerned if they friends do some bullshit.
Yeah.
They gonna whip, your parents, if you did some bullshit, they gonna whip your ass, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay? That's how the Most High looks at Israel.
Yeah, it's a perfect
concern
example.
with what they doing. They don't really care.
Yeah.
But if you do it, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Yeah, like you have a kid,
Yeah.
they go hang out with their friends, and
Yeah.
all of them do some stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know, when they all get home, you know, you're like, y'all go to your parents,
Yeah.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
your ass, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You see, because I taught you better than that.
That's right.
That's how the Most High looks at Israel, man. He's not concerned with the other nations, so they gonna get their judgment anyway.
That's right.
They were created to be nothing. All right. The Most High said all his focus was on the Israelites, the chosen people. Okay. And in the world, see, in your feeble mind, these feeble mind, you know, all men are equal. Which, when you look at nature, nothing in nature is equal.
Nothing.
Okay, there's no equality amongst men. There's no equality in nature and in the animal world.
Tell that to the zebra.
Yeah.
That be getting eaten by the lions.
Yeah, there's a food chain.
It's a food chain. Yeah.
So I'm saying there's no equality there. What's the equality there, man? Okay, so that whole there's no equality amongst genders, man. See, but Esau put that illusion out there, equality and all men are equal. And when he wrote that in the Constitution, we were in slavery. So it just shows you how much of a hypocrite that he is, man. Okay? They're forgers of lies and positions of no value.
And the ones that are people that truly ate that up is our women, man.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to be equal, man. You know, they don't want to be ruled over in righteousness, man. They don't want it. They love the liberty and freedom that Esau gave them.
Yeah, it's because women love chaos.
Yeah.
That's what the man's supposed to be in order. The man's supposed to be rational and logical.
Yeah.
These women, they thrive in chaos, man.
Yeah.
Okay? They love chaos, man. That's why they love drama. Look at any reality TV with women, and what you're gonna see. Are you gonna see civil people having a civil discourse and talking about sensible things? All you gonna hear is bitch, this, that, this, third, weeds and whip flying, rolling on the floor, talking all kind of shit, loud, right? Because they thrive in chaos, man. They're chaotic beings, man, and void of all logic and reason. That's why the Most High put you to be like what He does. Keep your mouth shut, man. And we're about to see that in the next couple of weeks and months. You're gonna see that, man.
Yeah. They're gonna be silent, listening to everything the man of the Lord gotta say, man.
Yeah.
They're not gonna try to pick up and buck. No, they're gonna come running, bowing down. Listen, I pray, take away my reproach, man. Let me be called by your name. Come on. They're gonna be begging the man of the Lord in that day, man.
Yeah.
All that weave and all that mascara and makeup and nails done and the tinkling of their feet, that's out the window, man. They're gonna come looking very ugly and humble. They're gonna be humbled down, man.
A lot of the ones who make it gonna make it on virtue, because their looks is gonna be gone.
Yeah, gone.
Even your so-called dime piece, when all hell break loose, our beauty's gonna be gone, man. Okay? The makeup gonna be gone, man.
And
The deodorant gonna be gone. The perfume gonna be gone. The tampons gonna be gone.
Oh man.
Toothpaste and all that shit gonna be gone, man. Okay? A lot of them gonna be literally stripped down and naked out here, man.
They're not gonna be able to, and they're not gonna, the same way they dress nowadays, they're not gonna want to dress like that in that day.
Nah.
They're not gonna want to wear tight pants and leggings in that day, man. They're gonna be getting raped and ravished.
Yeah.
You see? They're gonna be trying to wear cardboard boxes to cover their, they're gonna try to look like a man in that day. They're gonna no one to know they're a woman. They're gonna try to cover their whole self up.
Yeah.
You know?
Because food gonna be gone, all that shit gonna be gone,
man.
See? So, yeah, yo, man.
A lot of them gonna be widows. You know, their husband gonna be drafted off to the wars, getting put to death on the streets.
Right.
You see, they're gonna see that. Man, they're gonna be terrified, man. That's when they're gonna truly humble down to their natural state they're supposed to be at, man, and silence and subjection to a man of the Lord, man.
Right.
See, they're not gonna subject themselves to a wicked man in that day, man, because he's gonna get put to death. She gonna make it put to death, man. You know, but you know the Heavenly Father gonna be with His men in that day, so they're gonna. That's Isaiah 4:1. They're gonna be a complete amount of women chasing out the man of the Lord in that day, man. Take away their reproach. A lot of them gonna get rejected though.
A lot.
Majority of them gonna get rejected. Probably 99.9%.
A lot of them gonna get rejected.
You're gonna have to either be like very humble with a meek spirit, or very you're a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi B's, Megan Thee Stallions,
they done.
The Beyonces, the Rihannas, all of them. They gonna be rejected off the bat. They're gonna be rejected. They're gonna be left to the wolves out here.
That's right.
Okay.
See,
you want to showcase your body to the world? Well, hey, there you go, man. You're literally gonna be passed around for food, man. This is the grim reality that's coming, man. Okay, you niggas who think you bad on the block, you the top goon. Well, guess what? Real mercenaries is coming.
Like
right?
Slaki, if I may mention, the elder Kazak over there in Mississippi, he had a dream of the UFOs and concentration camps. And he said that it was like a never-ending dream. He kept having the same dream over and over, and basically they kept bringing him the angel kept bringing him to different rooms and concentration camps, and people getting tortured in there, man. Esau, you ever seen like the movies where Esau looks very sinister and sick and wicked and just like a demon? Those type of scientists looking Edomites, you know, standing over people, torturing them, all types of torture tactics, just getting off on it too, you know. And like the brother was saying, the Crips, the Bloods, these gangsters, these thugs, you know what I'm saying? They was yelling and screaming like women in that day, man. Yeah. Begging, like, please, no, I just want to die. They just wanted to die. They wanted to be over with, man. They just wanted to, he was saying in the dream, he said they just wanted this to be over with. Like it was a movie called Island with the dude from the Green Mile. Got the big dude name from the Green Mile. Yeah.
That nigga was dead, right?
Yeah. He played in the movie I think called The Island. And he was screaming, I just want to live. And that day they're gonna be begging. They either want to die and make it over with, or they just want to be alive, man. They gonna be scared to die.
Matter of fact, what we gonna get a precept? Get Ezekiel 7:24. We're gonna read it. We're gonna read the scriptures, man. See, I forgot. I seen a video, but I didn't look at the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wait, he said he saw different torture chambers.
Oh man, I stood up watching that. He's seen the concentration camps. Basically, the concentration camp, one big like white room, but it was concentration camp, and all he heard was like the screams and tortures. All the women, women, children, old men, old women. It didn't matter what it is, men. All of them getting tortured. These are just having a field day, having fun, torturing jakes, man. Torturing y'all, man.
See, and if the men of the Lord get put in them rooms, best believe that power gonna come, man.
That's right. It'll
be something straight out of a movie, man.
Most time may happen where you may have to get tortured for like a couple seconds, or who knows, probably a couple hours. You know, see if you're gonna endure. You're enduring, and you still not giving up. You like, let's go. The most time is give you that power. It's an angel right there. And that's where faith coming. That's what faith coming. But these other jakes that have no faith, they can be getting tortured for days, weeks. They're gonna be preserving them, cutting pieces of their skin off, doing all types. Esau's wicked, man. You know, Esau's a wicked guy. He thinks of the most wicked way, and he gonna get off on it too. Like that's one of his fetishes. He like torturing people.
Yeah, you love it. That's one of his kinks.
Yeah.
Because if they doing that to children, that means this man is a sadistic bastard. Like they torture children to their highest point, then kill them and drink their blood.
Yeah.
So if he's doing that to a child, what you think he gonna care about these people out here, man? Come on, man. That's what we gonna read the precept right now. Ezekiel 7:20, 24.
Ezekiel 7 verse 24, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen.
The worst of the heathen, man. Moses said, I'm going to bring the worst of the heathen. Okay? This Edomite is a diabolical bastard, man.
Right.
All right?
And
Say, yeah.
It's like
He doesn't have any boundaries, man.
And if I may add a point, you know, the Russians, they known for torturing people. You know, the KGBs and stuff like that. What? They get off on it, man. That's all you see in these different movies. I seen like a TV show called The Stranger Things, and they were scared to get caught by Russians because they heard about different stories how the Russians torture people for days in and days out.
Yeah.
And they know how to inflict the most amount of pain upon people. You know, they know your pressure points and everywhere.
Yeah.
See?
They study that.
They study that.
They study how to make people crack.
Yeah.
See?
Exactly.
That's the point, man. You see? And that's for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Most High got that preserved for you wicked ass niggas, man.
Right.
Because you didn't want to do the easy part. The easy part was coming into this truth and obeying and having your flesh under subjection.
Yeah.
But that was just too hard. That was too hard for you Jakes and you Eves to do. Too hard. Alright? Now he's going to give you over to the worst of the heathen.
That's right.
You don't want to be underneath me and my protection? Okay, well, there you go. Alright? This is the man that you trust in, man. Alright, go ahead.
And they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pump of the strong to cease, and their holy places to be defiled. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
There shall be none. They're going to seek peace. They're going to seek comfort. They're not going to get it. Okay? It's just going to be destruction upon destruction upon destruction, man. Death upon death. Imagine that. Man, you see, it hasn't really, like we said, hasn't really dawned on these Jakes yet. You see? Because when you see your kids being tortured and you can't do nothing about it, that's what they're going to do. Alright? They're going to ask you something, and no matter what you say, they're still going to torture you. And torture your kids right in front of you to break you. Okay?
Just to kill you right after?
Yeah, just to do it to you right after. What you going to do then? You going to cry to God and Jesus in that day? Alright? The Lord ain't going to hate you, man. Alright, that's not the name. You IUIC guys talking all this shit, ain't no Jacob's trouble. We dare you to call on Jesus in that day, man. I guarantee they're going to try to call Yahawah Chanel Shah. I guarantee it, man. Right? They're not going to try to call on Jesus in that day, man. Because he's going to forsake you, man. Alright? Because Jesus wasn't there when we get our ass kicked in slavery, man. Alright? Because that's not the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Okay?
I had a precept too.
Fine.
The Song of the Three Holy Children, verse, what I want?
I think there's a worse of the heathen there too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I was giving on to the worst of the heathen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at verse 6. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departed from thee. And in all things have we trespassed and not obeyed thy commandments, nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us and everything that thou hast done to us, that thou hast done in true judgment. And thou didst deliver us to the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world.
That's
man.
Esau, man.
Esau, man.
He's the most wicked in all the world, man. That's why he's ruling the earth last. Right? He's ruling the earth last, man. And as we said, the whole point of the New World Order is really just to punish 2/3.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright? It's really to get rid of the 2/3, man. Alright? That's why the Most High said that in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Okay? Yeah, matter of fact, get Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28. We want me to start at?
Let me see, I think it's in the 40s. 49.
Deuteronomy 28 and 49. Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Which that's his symbol. It's the eagle, man. Alright, the highest flying bird. That's always been their symbol. The Romans, the Greeks, Germans, Americans, that's always been their symbol. Yeah?
As swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. You know, they ain't care if you're old, young, they don't care, man. They're gonna be torturing people in that day, man.
The most wicked in all the earth, like we read earlier. Okay, they forsakers of the Most High, man. He don't believe in the Most High. It's like we read, he's the worst of the heathen, and he's not regard both old or young, man. Okay, he's not gonna see you as even a human being. Okay, he's really gonna see you as 3/5 of man in that day, man.
And that's what they got in all these different concentration camps. They got in these rooms, they got different torture things, guillotine machines, they got all types of stuff in there, man. You see in these movies, they get tortured, you walk into a room, you see nothing but knives and different spikes and shapes and different, tonsils and all types of stuff. People got different machines, and you walk in there, you're like, oh man, like you see in the movie The Saw. That dude had different ways to kill people, man.
Yeah.
You see, they gonna bring that out. Man, Esau gonna do that, man. Esau gonna do that to 2/3 you wicked ass jakes, man. And he gonna try to do it to the elect, but the Most High gonna look at the standard against him. You see?
Yeah, that's what the prey gonna become the predator, man.
That's right. That's right.
They gonna be hauling ass in that day, man.
That's right.
Calling for backup, and we gonna get them and the backup, man. Everybody gonna be running, man. So you may be calling for backup, and you hear a brother in the background tearing that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You hear them calling for help, and you hear brothers in the background put Esau to death. Yeah.
You know the movies how they like calling for help.
They be like, and their radio cut off. They be like, yo, Tom, where you at? That's how it's gonna be, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what Scripture says. Matter of fact, let's read one more precept.
Okay, come.
Let's read Psalms 116.
Psalm chapter 116. And I'm starting at verse 1. I love Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi because he hath heard my voice and my supplications. Because he hath inclined his ear unto me, therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. The sorrows of death compass me.
And that's what's literally going to be in that time, man. The sorrows of death, man. Going to be all around us, yeah?
Yeah. The sorrows of death compass me, and the pains of hell gat hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then called I upon the name of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi.
It proves that hell is not a place, it's a condition too.
Condition, yeah.
Okay?
Then called I upon the Lord, O Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, beseech thee, deliver my soul.
I called upon Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. Alright? Not Jesus Christ. Okay?
Gracious is Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, and righteous, yea, our power is merciful. Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi preserved the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. Return unto thy rest, O my soul, for Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi hath dealt bountifully with thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears, and my feet from falling.
Yeah, man, the Most High was always there for King David, man. Yeah, he's going to be there for the house of David too. Okay?